What's up guys, Genius Pie Trap, and this is a video tutorial for the BroForce editor, specifically the triggers. Now, I have this pre-built here, this little level, and we're going to add some triggers to it. If you don't know how to, having problems building certain things like what you're seeing here, go watch my other video, and it's gives a general thing about this. This is specifically on the triggers. Alright, let's take a look at our level here. Now currently, you know, we need to go on this side of the level to get to the end. There's no way to get up there because, here, I'll show you here. As we can see here, there's no way to jump up here. I mean, there's just no way to get by this. We can come down here, but it's all steel. I mean, there's no way to actually get by it. So first thing we're going to do is make a way to get around all this. We'll go to our editing mode again, F3. And as you can see here, there's some explosive barrels that I have set up. Now, what I want to happen is, I'm going to do a switch. I'm going to doodads, I'm hitting switch. I'm going to place a switch right here. Now, my plan is that when I hit the switch, these barrels are going to explode and there's going to leave a whole gap here for me to pass through. Now, a couple things got to happen because for one, these barrels exploding doesn't make these disappear. I mean, they're indestructible steel blocks. So, let's go to our triggers. And right here, we could go new trigger or entity triggers. And entity triggers are things like your switch, and it automatically detects your R1 entity that we just placed. Switch at 36. So we'll click on that. Now, what we want to happen is, for when we're pressing this, we're going to have an explosion. So we want to go right here, add new explosion action. And right here, we want to set the target. Set target, we click it once, and then we click where we want it to happen, right on those barrels. And the damage, we'll do 100. Alright, so now we're going to deselect, that'll bring us back here. Now if you look at the bottom, here, right here is our explosion. If we wanted to delay it, we could change that. So, but we want more, we want these blocks to disappear, so we're going to add a new collapse action. Click on that. We'll set the target like so. Deselect, and as you can see here, we have the explosion, now the collapse. Now we're going to add one more collapse, and we'll do this block down. Oop, set current target. Click, changes, deselect. Now we have all these three things happening. Alright, so let's go test it out. We hit the switch, the barrels explode. The guys die, and it leaves us the wall blows a hole in it, leaving us to get inside the building. Alright, back to edit mode. So, we got that taken care of. We got a way inside of our building. We rescue the bro. We come out of the building. We shoot these guys. We climb the ladder. Let's make something a little bit more exciting going here. This guy has the binoculars. He's kind of on the lookout, so let's say he sees us. Once we get into this area right here, we're going to make that he sees us and calls in some paratroopers. So we're going to go to new trigger, and we're going to want an area 1 for 1. So that's the first selection right there. Now I'm going to hold the left shift and select the area. I'll go like here, so like so. So when I get to the top of this ladder, it's going to activate that. So what I want to do is add new spawn mooks action, like so. I'm going to set the target where I want it to happen. It's going to be right here. How many mooks? I'm going to change that to 3. And they're going to be mooks will parachute. You know, there's different things you can obviously change, like so. So now what should happen is when I climb this ladder, I hit this, he sees me, the mooks parachute down. And let's go. Well, actually, let's go back to our trigger area, and let's name this one right here. Paratroopers. That way, now that we got all these switches, we can keep them right here. Paratroopers. And we'll name this one Switch 1. So there we got Switch 1. And paratroopers. Alright, so I renamed these. Now let's go back to paratroopers. Now I want a slight delay when they come because, you know, he calls them in, they drop from the sky. We'll put a 1 second delay. Now let's go 2. Like so. All right, and let's see what happens here. Let's try her out. Enter the area. Oh, he sees it wasn't in time. Here comes the mooks paratrooping down. We kill them. We save the guy. And we zip line down. But let's add some even more. Alright, so normally after that we'd zip line down and we'd run into our pure evil and the level. Let's this is the end of the level, so let's do a new trigger. Let's make it a little bit more exciting. We're gonna go area again. And again, I'm using the shift button right here. So when I enter this area, I'm going to add a new weather action. It's going to turn to overcast and it's going to start raining. All spooky. Deselect trigger. And let's call that weather. Deselect trigger. There. So now we got our weather paratroopers. So we won't test that till the end. I know it works. So we'll get down here. We'll kill our pure evil. Let's make something a little bit more interesting happen here. First thing we're gonna when I kill pure evil, I want his little shrine here to basically explode. I want an attack going on in this shrine. So first thing I want to do for this is I'm gonna want to tag the pure evil guy. I gotta go to doodads. So basically all these names show up, and I then go to tagging. And I want to click on the words of pure evil on that guy right there. And I want to tag him. And it doesn't matter what you tag it as. I'm just going to tag him as evil. All caps. Again, you could use anything you want. So now I'm going to go to trigger. I'm going to go new trigger. And I want to go to entity. And right here. This trigger will be activated when any of the doodads tagged with this name, this same tag, are killed or destroyed. And there we'll type evil. Now again, I could tag a bunch of things evil and the same thing would happen, but for this we're just going to do it one. And I'm going to name this end. Alright. So now what do I want to happen? I'm going to add a new bombardment. And I'm going to set the target. And we'll do it right there. Alright, and we'll do select trigger. And that should be about it. We'll do one playthrough and see if it all works. Cross your fingers. Start at the beginning here. We can't get in here, so we go down here, we hit the switch. Oh, kills those guys. Oh, we shot up on our door, that's okay. We rescue a bro. Kill him. Paratroopers come down. We rescue Ash. And it turns to rain, turns to overcast sky. We kill him. Big missile comes down, kills his shrine, and we're off to victory. And that's the end of the game, or the video, I should say. Now again, you know, it didn't end here because I didn't have the checkpoint, but I just wanted you guys to show you the video. But hope you guys learned something. You guys got any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer it. Guys, keep in mind, this game's still in beta, so a lot of this stuff doesn't even work yet. I know, like for example, fluid or whatever doesn't work, but if you go to triggers, the time triggers, I have a really hard time working as of now. And there's a bunch of this stuff that it either doesn't work, it only works half the time. But, you know, again, there's a lot more you can do. You just got to play around with it, learn for yourself. Talk to you guys later. Genius Pie Trap, over and out. Later. Bye.
Victory.
The outcome was never really in doubt.
Eat my dust!
Let's have a go at it!
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard! Giddy up!